To talk and tell you what dealing rooms is saying this afternoon, Nimesh joins in with D Street Chatter. Nimesh, sudden turn in the market sentiment and a sell-off that we're staring at.
Well, Rima, I need to really figure out what happened in the last 10 minutes of trade. But, again, today's whole market was not about the indices. It was all about the broader market outperformance. After many days of correction, some bit of traction seems to be back in the broader markets. The mid-cap index was nearly up 1% and a lot of stocks, individual names were buzzing in trade up 10, 12, 15% on good volumes as well. So today's really action is in the broader markets. So that's something to track. But even in terms of flows, the feedback was that there is selling from the larger FIs. So even in today's trade, the sense is that maybe you'll see a sell figure from the FIs. So that feedback continues. I guess some bit of traction is back in the PSU stocks as well. So select buying in the PSU names, but there is some bit of traction back, is what I understand from a flow perspective. And again, from a technical level, I've been saying for the last few days, on the upside, 19,230, 19,300 is a very important resistance level to watch out for. But not sure what happened in the last 10 minutes for a sharp vertical fall. But today's move is largely in the broader markets, and that's outperforming.
All right, Nimesh, I guess it has to do with the Nifty Financial Services expiry because that's the one that's taken the sharpest knock. But individual stocks, what are you picking up?
Well, a lot of blocks today, and that's part of my charter list as well. The first one is Piramal Pharma, large block, nearly 6 crore shares got changed hands, and the stock is at day's high up 12%. Well, the buzz is that maybe one domestic mutual fund was a likely buyer, but again, no confirmation, so to speak, and there is a potential possibility of an interstate transfer as well. So disclosures will be quite interesting in Piramal Pharma. Interestingly, today Jefferies put out a note, and the note says that potentially the stock can double in the next 3 years. So that's something which has excited the street. The second stock is GNFC, buzzing for the last few days. Even in today's trade, there are strong buy flows is what been indicated. Again, all eyes will be on the board meet on November 8th for a buyback, so that's something to track. But looking at the way the stock is in the open interest position, the stock may enter the FNO band, so that is something to track in GNFC. The third stock is Kesoram Industries. Again, there is a small block, close to 14 odd lakh shares. I understand some HNI investors bought in today's block, and stock is locked at 5% upper circuit. And the last one is ITD Cementation. The buzz is that maybe the earnings could be quite strong, but from a flow perspective, a leading domestic mutual fund was a seller for the last many days. Seems like that selling is largely over in ITD Cementation. So earnings could be very, very important to track as far as that stock is concerned.
Okay, all right, Ramesh, thanks a lot for that. You said there were a lot of large blocks that have taken place as well today. Let's address one of